It's very rare that when a new development is built with commercial and residential that universally people look at it and go, wow, that's really cool. I like what they're doing. But that's the case for The Well. My name's Tom Storey. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to like this video if you learned something new and subscribe to join our growing community. You can also book an appointment with me in the first link in the description. The Well is now open. It's commercial space. You can own property there. You can rent property there. There's a Mandy's Salad, there's an Adidas, and more stores are starting to open. And I think they've done a fantastic job, right? The big boys got together on this one. Allied, RioCan, and Tridel teamed up to bring something to the Toronto downtown core that we've never seen before. It officially opened last winter, so I don't think we've really seen its full potential, and more stores are going to be opening, but it's a really exciting community. Consider this, that entire site where they built it in downtown Toronto, in the middle of downtown Toronto, is just under 8 acres large, 320,000 square feet of retail and food, 1.2 million square feet of premium office space, and 1,700 residential suites. Now, The Well didn't sponsor this video, and I'm actually not just going to say positive things about it, but I think we do have to acknowledge, like, this is really cool, and I think that they have done a very good job. The point of me making this video is to talk to you about the real estate side of this project, because that's what I understand, and that's what I make videos on. So there are 5 residential towers that were built at The Well. 2 of them are just purpose-built rentals, and 3 of them were available for purchase. You had the Classic series, which was 2 buildings. One of them was 400 units, one of them was 258 units. And then you've got the Signature Suites. Now, this building is only 98 units. It's boutique, it's smaller, some huge terraces, some amazing finishes in these buildings. Like, I really do think they've done a good job. And I remember sitting in the room when they launched this project, probably like 5-6 years ago now, where at that time, and back then, they were launching this project at like $1,300 a square foot. So we've started to see some of these units actually come for sale in these brand new condos in this amazing development that was built. And people are starting to ask me, like, should I consider buying one of these? Is this a good option? And I think they've fallen victim to what interest rates have done to anybody that bought pre-construction condos in the last 4 or 5 years, is that I don't really think they're worth that much more than they paid for them several years ago. But that's not going to stop people from trying. So if you just look at this on a mathematical level and you're like, I want to buy either an investment or I want to buy a property for myself in that area, I like what this is giving me. I like all the amenities that are there, maybe even work in the building. There's all these different reasons why you might be interested. As of me recording this video, for the most part, these units are asking about $1,500 a square foot. So if you choose to buy there, you're paying a very, very large premium, which again is not the developer's fault, right? This is anything new construction that's launching on the market now. But this is the one that I think a lot of people are looking at, asking themselves like, well, is it just worth paying the premium because of everything else I'm getting here? And my answer is, well, I'm not quite sure. If it were me, knowing what I know, and I look at like all the different benefits of living in these condo towers, but I didn't quite want to pay the premium, well, what would my other options be? So I want to give you some alternative buildings in the area, where you want to get all the benefits of living near the well, get access to everything, but you don't want to pay that premium. And in these buildings, minimum, you're probably paying $300 per square foot less. I'd say in some, it could be up to $500 per square foot less. So let's start with buildings on Wellington. 400 Wellington is literally across the street. Not a lot comes up in this building, but I like this building. It like is literally right there and it sells for significantly less. Then you've got 508 Wellington just down the street. There is 500 Wellington, but that's like one of the most expensive buildings in the city, so we won't talk about that. And then you've got the Portland and Stewart area. So 75 Portland, great building. 66 Portland, 20 Stewart, 32 Stewart, older building, but good floor plans. And then you've got 55 Stewart Street. And if you're okay for a little bit more of a walk and you want to head over to King Street, then 438 King, the Hudson, 8 Charlotte Street, the Charlie condos, and Victory 478 King are also really decent options that are costing you way less than what it would cost to get into this building. So I didn't make this video to tell you that the condos at the Well are not worth buying. But before you go down that route, I just want you to think to yourself, is there any other alternatives in the area that I could look at to give me all the benefits of living at the Well while not paying those premium prices? Hopefully you found this valuable. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Tom Storey, and remember, home is where your story begins.